My name is Juliana, and the topic of my speech is should requirements for the basic fundamentals of education be ruled out because of technology? Parents, have you ever written a note and left it on the refrigerator for your child? Just turn around and have your child call you and ask you what the note says? Or have you been at the mall or at a library or even at home and have your child come to you and ask you what time it is because they can't read the analog clocks that you have at home or that are on the wall at the mall or in the library? Well, today I will convince you that these basic fundamentals of education should not be ruled out and should still be a part of our kids' learning. I will cover 3 fundamentals that are crucial to our kids' learning. I will also discuss how homeschooling has increased because these fundamentals have been left out. And I will also cover the advantages and disadvantages of utilizing the internet. The first fundamental I will cover today is cursive writing. A lot of parents feel because of the internet that everything is being typed now, printed out, and that children should no longer learn the value of writing in cursive. I feel that this is incorrect, because when a child learns the value of writing in cursive, they learn the value of retaining words, they learn the value of how to write legibly and understand it, and they have a better understanding of what they're writing. Parents, do you remember when you were younger and you had difficulty writing the letter B or the letter D because you would get them backwards? Or when you were writing the letter G, P, or Q, and you would get those reversed also? But when you took time to learn how to write in cursive, those letters came more easy to you, and you wasn't as confused as you was before. That's some of the values of learning how to write in cursive. Another thing that's being left out is the teaching of analog clocks. Kids are not learning how to read analog clocks anymore because they feel that because technology, everything is digital, which is incorrect. Analog clocks are still being utilized. You still see them in the stores. They're still on the walls wherever you go. They're still utilized in school. And one of the things about learning how to read analog is that it helps a child with their math. They're able to learn the values of 5, 10, 15, 20, or when you say 7:30 or 10 minutes to 8, it helps them utilize their fraction and learn their fraction skills. So analog clocks should still be taught in today's schools. Another thing that I will cover is the value of having a workbook or a textbook. A lot of kids today are doing things on laptops and leaving the laptops at school, so the parents are missing out on that parent-child connection when the child comes home with a school assignment and asks the parent for help. Because there's no workbook or no textbook, the parents are unable to help the child because they have no examples or no reference to be able to know what the child is learning today. So those workbooks and textbooks still should be utilized in our school system. Now, because these fundamentals have been left out, the value of homeschooling has increased. A survey was done in 2007 that has shown that homeschooling has increased 74% since 1999. 1.5 million parents are now teaching their child at home. Some of the reasons why is because of the school environment, gangs, peer pressure, things like that. But they feel that their child is also missing out on the religious and moral instruction. But one of the main reasons is because of the school curriculum. They feel that their child is not being taught correctly and missing out on those crucial things that they need. So it shows with the increase in homeschooling, that shows that our school system right now is not balanced correctly the way it should be. Now that I've mentioned how critical and crucial those items are, I will now cover the internet. True enough, the internet is widespread and everyone is utilizing it, but there are some positive sides and some bad sides to utilizing the internet. The positive side to utilizing the internet is that yes, it does help our child with research. They're able to go through, instead of having to pack up, cold weather, go out to the library, they can use the internet and do a lot of research. But the bad side to that is that when they utilize the internet, they're able to plagiarize very easily. They copy and paste someone else's work. Or when they look up words, they copy and paste the definition and they're not even reading what the definition is. So they're not retaining any kind of information. So when it comes to utilizing the internet, parents, we can help our child. We can use the internet for good. If we feel that in cursive writing still should be utilized, if we feel that analog clocks still should be taught, if we feel that our child is missing the value of multiplication tables, then we can go to the internet and we can print out handouts just like these here and give them to our young kids and teach them how to do analog time. Or we could print out handouts like these here and have our young kids trace these handouts to learn how to write in cursive and to learn how to write neatly and straight and legibly on the line. It's still crucial and it's still important. And parents, I know a lot of us remember the old-fashioned multiplication table, where you can utilize the internet and go online and get this and these type of tables and show your child how to multiply, because it's not being taught in our schools today. A lot of schools are feel that because we have Blackberries, iPods, they just give a child a calculator and then the child can be able to add with no problem. But what if all that technology was taken from us? What if the internet was not there? Calculators were not there. The old-fashioned way of being able to count on your hand or to be able to pull out a sheet of paper and write the numbers down, those things still need to be learned. Children still need to learn the value of that. I have expressed to you today the 3 fundamentals that still need to be taught in our kids' learning. I've also covered how homeschooling has increased because our kids are not learning these fundamentals. And I've covered the advantages and disadvantages of utilizing the internet. So parents, I implore you today to take concern in what your child is learning, the way your child is learning. Have more of an active role in the way that your child is being taught. Thank you.